Hi guys, and welcome to a new episode of this channel, and today we'll be talking about the Holocaust. So how will we get started? Well, it changed. It changed again. Wow, okay, let's just get started. The Holocaust. Now, what is the Holocaust? The Holocaust is an event in time that happened in history. Now, it could have been called in a lot of any names, but with the randomizing choices today, we chose the Holocaust. The bright red button that will start the Holocaust video is right now. It's pressed. So, what is the Holocaust? Well, the Holocaust is an event, as I said earlier, in World War II, and it's about the persecution mainly of Jews. Now, a lot of people might think of them as mainly persecution of Jews. And wait a second, repeater. But it turns out that it's also about other types of people, at least. That's actually, I'm going to use types of people in this case because the Nazis actually called them that. Okay, that does not mean I'm Nazi. Okay, pause the video, please. Boop. Anyway, the Nazis started also rounding up the Holocaust, not only Jews, but also different types of people like blacks and Romans. No, I did not say Romans, I said Romans. But mainly it was the Jews getting persecuted. Fun fact, actually not so fun fact, by the way, not so fun fact. There were 10 million Jews living in Europe before World War II. But by the end of World War II and the end of the Holocaust, 6 million died, so 4 million were left. Wow, that's not a lot of Jews left in this world. And this is mainly about the Jews, so I'm not going to talk about statistics of any other types of people, because I can't actually find out how to say that properly. But in other cases, we just always sort of get these numbers. But as we know, we've never ever had a chance to talk about things in a different way. We love this world, but we've been shaping it a bit ruinedly. We never thought of it as a whole, and we always thought of it as one evil thing. The one big red spot that will change human history forever will be that one big red spot. But as we know, history isn't always just variability. Sometimes it's just a bit clear inside the box. I mean, with this, I can see literally you guys, but I can't actually see you guys properly. Okay, I'll be honest here. I don't see you guys, but you guys can see me. But as you've seen earlier, it looks a lot like this. We've had all of our lives changed into our worlds. But as we've known, as looking through a clearing glass, and also looking through things at different angles, have made us great. We've studied history so we can avoid history. We can avoid history by studying history. See the rhyme there? And the Holocaust is one of those. It was started by the Nazis, which was started by Hitler, Adolf Hitler. And yeah, it's actually that. And he started the Nazis because he believed in this racing thing. He's racist. He thought that top of Aryans and at the bottom were Jews. That people should be better. Aryans are the best. No one in the world should be black, Roma, or Jewish. Okay, this is a little bit of an over exaggeration. This is an exaggeration, but that's actually what it felt like back then. People always thought of Jews as, at least to the Germans, the Jews thought that the Jews were like aliens aliens from space that are like the World War of aliens, like worlds collide, like something like that. Except it wasn't like that. People have been racist for a while. In America, it was the blacks. In Germany, it was the Jews and Romans and blacks, for that matter. But mostly in all of human history, in the most recent human history, it was Jews. And blacks and Romans, but mostly Jews. As I said earlier, studying history helps us how to prevent history. When we prevent history, We will never ever actually get one of these causes as much as we do. We never actually would ever, if we study history and prevent history, we'll never ever have anything as stupendous and as disastrous as in like George Orwell's 1984 novel. Or does it? Yeah, actually, yeah. As George Orwell discovered and tried to tell us in 1984 what the party might be like this. In this case, in 1984, it's actually a good representation of this. Actually, it might even be a fictional and a more brutal version of World War II and World War I for that matter. And even in Animal Farm, this could have happened to communism. But either in George Orwell's literatures, he actually goes into diving deep into what's things and actually criticizes the government in fictional literature. He criticizes the Russian government and communism for that matter in here, and he shows us about what he fears the most. And if you want to understand the Holocaust a bit more, I would highly recommend these two books, Animal Farm and George Orwell. 1984, and they're both by George Orwell, so yeah, just buy wherever George Orwell books are sold. So this is the end, and remember, the purpose of learning history is to prevent history. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did enjoy this episode, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next episode. Good night out, and peace.